bone sword. I have 2 in bag, 0 equipped. Whoa, they're better. Oh. Can't equip that. You can, though. It's 100 per. That's pretty good, but I'm gonna wait because they're so expensive, the accessories, and I might as well keep them. Whenever I get another familiar, I'll be able to equip him that stuff right away. Did you know that there is a most terrifying mountain of fire to the west of here? Its name is Old Smoky. We children are not permitted to approach it for fear that we may melt. Have you come to try our delicious babanas, friend? If you have not tried them, you must, or truly a wonder. I love that they're playing on the name like bananas, but it's babanas. I love this. Your clothes are most unique, stranger. Are you not terribly hot? Al-Mamoon offers you its most humble of welcomes. Traversing the desert is most tiring. You must enjoy our hospitality a while before continuing on your journey. If my senses do not deceive me, you are a wizard. Am I correct? No? Which means you must be here to see Rashad. So sorry, child. If your Rashad is... no matter. You're not of this realm, are you, child? Are you a traveler, perhaps? If you wish to sample our famed and most delicious babanas, you must follow this road to the end. Welcome, welcome. All of our produce is the very freshest. You are visitors to our city, are you not? Then I shall give you a most magnificent discount. Yet, he's not selling to me anything. Ha! Ha! I will soon compete in the Oasis race. I must practice all that I can or I shall not win. Hey, money. Gotta keep an eye on those, things. You have a very bright turban. Chic of spies. People of the world, come spice up your lives. Oh my, it's just too hot for me here. What's that? A Mamooni like me should be used to the heat by now? I'm no Mamooni, I'm from dear old Ding Dong Dell. Well, like me. I'm also from Ding Dong Dell. Sorta. The weather may be hot, but not everyone is relaxing in the sunshine. There are still problems out there that need solving. There's no bunny hunts. These are somewhere in town. Milk, milk! You get the coolest, freshest milk in all of the city. Fresher than that of any other merchant. Can I talk to you? Yeah. Husband, why do you not listen to me? Again, you have purchased goods that we cannot possibly sell. Do you like what you see? This is the highest quality, of course, fresh from the southern part of the Castaway Cove. It seems that Old Smoky has grown yet more dangerous of late. I pray that nothing terrible is about to befall us. Foreshadowing. Most likely. Whatever is the matter with you? It's no good. I just can't be bothered. Leave me alone. What's happened to you? You were full of beans when we settled from Ding Dong Dell. Is everything okay? Well, we're traveling merchants, you see, but since we arrived in Al Mamoon, my husband has completely lost his will to sell. And after we went to all the trouble of leaving Ding Dong Dell to travel the world and earn enough money to open our dream shop. Who cares about the stupid shop? Selling things is such a lot of effort. Let's not bother anymore. Well, this doesn't look too good, does it? I reckon our friend here must be feeling a bit under the weather. I can see you're going to be no use. I'll just have to work for the two of us then, won't I? That, or we could mend this broken heart. One uppy-sized helping of enthusiasm should do it. It should, huh? Yes, we have to cure him. We can't just leave people who need our help. Ain't it, though? Let's get a wriggle on and find us some enthusiasm then, shall we? Well, I already have some, so... You got some enthusiasm there, ain't it? Cast give hard and end it over. Where am I? What was I doing? Oh, that's it. We need to make enough money to open our dream shop. Let's get to work. Darling, you're back to your old self. Thank goodness. Sorry, my darling. Did I worry you? I'm so sorry. I'm better now. Let's get to work, shall we? Nito, we cured him. Thank you so much for helping me out. You deserve an extra special free gift. Blindness begons. Okay, and 100 monies. And 2 stamps. Give me all the stamps. Like, I literally want all of them. Esther seems most unhappy of late. I wonder what could be wrong. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What a beautiful cape. But it is not quite the season's look for the Mamooni man about town, you know? Why not update your outfit with some of our top quality fabrics at prices that suits every purse? Buy now or regret it forever. Nito, look at that. It's beautiful. A new cape, huh? Oi, Ollie boy. We're not here on a flippin' shopping trip. What do you think we are? Made of money? Oh, a fairy, and a very stylish little fellow you are, too. I have something here that would suit you down to the ground. Let's see now. Oh, yes, perfect. You reckon? Yeah, I see what you mean. I'd look the business in that. Mr. Drippy. Sorry, Ollie boy. I got a bit carried away, ain't it? You gotta hand it over to the girl can sell. Roll up, fine fabrics to put a smile on your face and a spring in your step. Look, the locket is glowing. And I reckon I know why. This young lady's got more enthusiasm than a school full of 6-years-old. Excuse me, ma'am. I have something to ask you. What is it, young man? Are you interested in some of our fine fabrics? I can offer you an excellent price. No, it's not that. I was wondering if you'd maybe let us borrow a little of your enthusiasm. Oh, don't you just say the funniest thing. My enthusiasm and my smile always come for free. Take as much as you like. That sure is kind of you, ma'am. But we only need a little. Haha! Great. My, what a strange feeling. Now I feel even more ready to sell. Sell! Good for you. Who are you? Oh, that's Babanis. Okay, let's not talk to him yet. Sorry, Rashad. Ho ho ho! There is none more spoiled than our beloved grandchild. It's not fair. Why can I not have another Babanis play? Very well, dearest. I cannot bear to see you unhappy, and you shall have all that you wish for. Oh, God. That's how you make the worst human beings. Blindness be gone. Oh, it's a tragedy. How will my poor darling dear ever survive? Something the matter, love? My soul, my one, my only dearest husband has traveled to the Golden Grove in search of delicious mushroom, but he has forgotten to take his lunch. Knickers? There's disastrous. Yeah, I guess it is kind of bad, huh? He must be real hungry by now. He must, oh he must, and the wild beasts of the forest prevent me from delivering it to him myself. Oh, whatever shall I do? Golden Grove, huh? That's the forest we came through. The one with all the giant mushrooms. That it is, Ollie boy. The fertile forest of fabulous flora and fauna. It's a proper good place to go in search of a bit of grub. Ah, so you're familiar with Golden Grove. Then I must make a most urgent request of you. It is a great inconvenience, I am sure, but this is an emergency. Please, you must deliver my dear darling husband's lunch to him. Sure. You want us to take it to Golden Grove? Sure, leave it to us. You will aid me in my hour of need, my little hero. Here, this is the lunch I prepared for my best beloved with all the devotion of a faithful wife. You must not be tempted to try it, no matter how delicious it may smell. It is a meal for lovers only. Yeah, that's a giant-ass lunch basket. By the ancients, what a handsome young man. We are blessed. Please do not hesitate to tell me if any of our wares catch your eye. Oh, this will never do. It is bad for business. Very bad. What's the matter, ma'am? The desert is filled with marauding boneheads. The traveling merchants who bring us fresh goods are being attacked. I fear that soon our lines of supply will be severed entirely. If only there was someone who could rid us of those skeletal scoundrels. Seems like they're in a proper pickle, eh, Ollie boy? Shall we offer a helping hand? Yes, we will. I'll help you, ma'am. I'll beat those boneheads for you. Come now, child. We are not in so much trouble that we need to send the likes of you to your doom. Nah, man. You don't understand. He's got me, Drippy, High Lord of the Fairies, looking after him. He'll be right as rain. And what exactly would you do, little man? Gnaw up on their shin bones until they hop away? What, you... The flippin' cheek of it! Flippin' shin bones, indeed. Ollie boy, our pride is on the line here. We need to batter those bony beggars good and proper. Sure, let's do it, Mr. Drippy. Very well. Defeat 10 boneheads. That will be enough to allow our suppliers to reach us. Cool, cool. That's a chest. Awesome. Hey, monies. A sour sundae. Ugh. From where do you come, friend? Why are you here in Alma Moon? You have come from Ding Dong Dell. I'm so jealous. I'm the greatest fan of milk in all the land. That is why this is my most favorite place. Is this a fountain of milk? Oh, I love milk. Surely a person who could cool the milk of the fountains would become richer still. If it grows much hotter, the milk of the fountain will curdle. This gives me an idea. I shall fill bottle with water and sell those. I will surely become most rich. Lol. Another loaf of white bread. My apologies, the Califa is currently indisposed. She is not accepting visitors. If you wish an audience with her majesty, you must obtain Master Abul's permission. Love the puns. There he is! Nice to see you again. Did you have fun crossing the desert? Fun? It was flippin' boiling, man. Boiling for you, maybe, Pipsqueak. I'm a ghost, and ghosts don't feel the heat. So there. What are you doing here, Oris? I'm looking at these fountains. They're amazing. They squirt out milk. All the milk a boy could drink. They're what Alma Moon is famous for. But the spicy smell coming from that food stall is mixing with the smell of the milk. It's strange. You think so? I kinda like it. There's still loads of spells you don't know yet, aren't there, Oliver? Well, I'm trying. It's just that my wizard's companion is kinda... most of the pages are missing. Missing? Oh yeah, I had to give you the page for the spirit medium, didn't I? When Mr. Drippy first gave it to me, the only spell inside was Gateway. Really? So the pages had been torn out. I bet it was that idiot Shadar's doing. Alright, I suppose I better help you fill it back up again, aren't I? Tidy? There's generous. Maybe I was wrong about you, being a stingy little midget after all. Well, I'm not just going to hand a load of pages over, if that's what you're thinking. Oliver will have to prove his wizarding comprehension skills first. The wizard companion isn't just full of spells. There are old stories in there that were gathered by the sages over the centuries, but those have probably been torn out too. Stories are pretty powerful after all. They might inspire people to stand up to him. Right, I'm going to give you one to get you started. Have a read. It's one of my favorites. A New Tale of Wonder, The Cowardly Prince and the Lion. Did you read the story I give you? Well, I hope you read it carefully because I've got a question for you. Ready? No, I have not read it yet. What? You haven't read it yet? Hurry up, lazy bones. It's the first story of the 12 Tales of Wonder in your Wizard's Companion. Okay, where's that stuff? Tales of Wonder. Aha! First tale. Zoom. It is The Cowardly Prince and the Lion. In a certain country there lived a prince named Tamalo, who was sharp of mind but weak of spirit. His father was a brave king, strong, wise, and loved by his subject, but the noble example he set served only to weaken Tamalo's spirit. On one occasion his father told him thus, "Soon, my boy, it shall be time for me to retire, upon which thou shalt become king." While the announcement delighted the prince, it filled him also with a terrible dread, for he did not have the spirit required to ascend to the throne. In his vexation, he wandered from the castle, lost in thought, whereupon he encountered a fearsome-looking lion. The prince tried to flee, but the lion caught him easily in his paw, lifted him to his gaping mouth, and swallowed him whole. At first the prince thought he was doomed, but at length he began to reconsider his position. "At least I no longer have to become king," thought the prince. After taking a deep breath, he said to the lion, "Mighty lion, I am the prince of this country, and the day after tomorrow I was due to become its king. Since thou hast now swallowed me, however, thou must need become king instead." "King, eh?" replied the lion. "I shan't complain about that." Thereupon the prince led the lion back to the palace. The courtiers were shocked to see the lion enter the palace, but the prince pleaded with them from inside his stomach, and the lion was accepted as king. The lion proved to have quite an aptitude for royal duties. Whensoever there was a dispute in his kingdom, the lion would simply growl at the quarrelers. "Stop complaining, or I shall eat you alive." Whensoever a bridge was swept away by a flood, the lion would simply use his paw to rip down a tree and lay it across a river. Regarding taxation and legal matters, the lion was utterly ignorant, but whensoever such a problem arose, Prince Tamalo would speak to him from inside his stomach and provide him with a solution. Two dragons. After some time, news reached the kingdom that two dragons were ravaging the eastern and western edges of his kingdom. The people were terrified and looked to their king to deliver them from this terrible evil, upon which the king announced that he should go and smite the dragons himself. But even the fearsome lion stood no chance of defeating two such terrible dragons. "My dear stomach dweller," said he then, "what in the wide world should I do now?" Prince Tamalo considered the lion's question and at length provided him with a suitable scheme. The lion added haste to the part of his kingdom that was being ravaged by the larger dragon and roared in its ugly face. Turn page. "Dragon, I shall soon slay thee. I fear thee not, for no matter how large thou art, thou shalt never devour me." Hey, Musical Scissors, what's up, man? "You're back? Yes, you are." "Oh ho!" scoffed the dragon. "We shall see about that." Upon which he ate the lion whole. From inside the dragon's stomach the lion said, "Dragon, thou art now the king of this land. It is therefore thy royal duty to defeat the dragon ravaging the western part of thy kingdom." At first the dragon paid him no heed, but when the dragon witnessed the human around him bowing down in deference, as Prince Tamalo had requested them to do beforehand, he decided to do his royal duty, whereupon he went to the western mountain and slew the other dragon. Once the other dragon had been slain, the lions commenced to scratching the inside of the dragon's stomach. "How? It hurts, cried the dragon, rolling on the floor in agony. "Have mercy, I beseech thee." To which the lion said, "If thou wouldst not feel this pain, thou must promise never again to hurt the people of this kingdom." "How? Very well, I promise," cried the dragon in reply. But the dragon was a cunning beast, and Prince Tamalo knew that he would break his promise the moment the lion was out of his stomach. He therefore had the lion take out the babbling berry that he told him to bring with him and place it inside the dragon. This berry was known to make noises that sounded like someone muttering to himself. With that babbling berry in his stomach, the dragon shan't notice when the lion escapes, thought Prince Tamalo. Later that night, when the dragon was sleeping, the lion crept out of his gaping mouth and set up back to the palace. The dragon left the king and his subject alone forevermore. The kingdom had been at peace for 10 years when the lion said to Prince Tamalo, Stomach dweller, it is time thou camest ants from in there. I would have thee take my place on the throne. Prince Tamalo was shocked and replied in a quivering tone, I fear that I do not have the spirit to become king. But thy judgments over the past 10 years have invariably been wise, said the lion. That is as may be, but I'm a coward, replied Prince Tamalo. It was only because I was protected by a great strong lion that I could act so decisively. Yet the lion paid no heed. With an almighty sneeze, he ejected the Prince Tamalo from his stomach. It had been 10 years since Prince Tamalo had seen the wide world outside, and he could not believe his eyes. The lion's mane was now full white, and his face was covered in wrinkles. Shut up inside the lion's stomach, Prince Tamalo had been quite unaware of any of this. As thou canst see with thine own eyes, said the lion, I have grown old. 10 years as thou resided in my stomach, and yet not once didst thou scratch me or cause me any pain, as I myself did to that dragon, though thou couldst have done it at any time. The courtiers and subjects of this kingdom did not accept me because I am strong. They accepted me because I have given them my all, by which I mean thou hast given them thine. Thou art the true king of this country. Thou lackest not the spirit, I assure thee. Nothing much? Yeah, there's a lot of reading in this, yeah. In like manner, everyone at the palace besieged Prince Tamalo to become their king. Prince Tamalo, everyone is humbly grateful for everything thou hast done. Our country needeth just such a king as thee. Upon hearing these words, Prince Tamalo felt his courage swell up within him, as King Tamalo gave still more of himself to his country, and despite the fact that the lion had retired, he continued to live alongside the king in the palace. Though many countries are ruled by animals these days, in ancient times all kings were human. Indeed, the magnificent lion about whom you have just read was the first ever animal to be acknowledged as a king, and the world has never been the same since. Okay. Did you read the story I gave you? Yep. Good, here goes. There are quite a few characters in the story. Can you remember them all? Tell me who was the third smallest out of the prince, the lion king, the dragon of the east, and the dragon of the west. It was the third smallest? It was the prince. What? Oh. But then it's west. Correct, very impressive. Your wizardly comprehension must be almost as good as mine. Oh, I said I'll help you fill your wizard's companion back up, didn't I? Here. Draw poison? Oh. Thanks, Saurus. I suppose it was a bit mean giving you a question like that, but you worked it out eventually. And that's what being a wizard is all about. Learning to look carefully at every detail and understand what's going on. Shut up with the wise old men talk, will you? You're no flipping older than Ollie boy here. I'm not. No, I don't suppose I am. At least I don't seem to be. What's that supposed to mean? It's strange. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something really, really important. Never mind. I can't believe how much this place has changed. I'm going to see if other towns around the world are as different these days. I think I'll head somewhere with a bracing sea breeze next. I might not be able to feel the wind on my face, but I can still enjoy the view. See you soon. Ah. Draw poison? Oh, lol. Praise the entrance. Milk. Delicious milk. People say that the palace is a cool and sheltered place. I'm so very jealous of the Khalifa. I have it at last. Now I can revive the legendary Tikka Mahala. Lol. I have waited my whole life for this moment. Instead of Tikka Masala, it's Tikka Mahala. Love it. Wow, it's beautiful here. I just love how going on holiday and hot places are my absolute favorite. Were you aware that Alma Moon is the center of song, dance, and music in our beautiful world? We too wish to become performers. We came here from our home far to the south to dedicate ourselves to our dream. You got tongue-tied? Yeah, I'm not talking to Rashad yet. Ah, I feel most refreshed and invigorated. There is nothing more magnificent than a visit to the spa after a hard days of work. That's a spa. 3 loaves of bread. Collecting data in these arid climes can be a struggle for the most educated scientists, but I think you'll find it pays dividend. Alma Moon is a town rich with commerce and alive with the cries of merchants. I myself sell ice creams made from the delicious creamy milk. My fine ices are known throughout this fair city. You must try one next you visit. More white bread. Kind of, yeah. Apparently so. It is most ferociously hot again today. Oh, for a cold snack of some description. Yes, if only an enterprising merchant would freeze the milk of the mountain, I'm sure it would be most delicious. I like to play here by the fountain. It is a cool and shaded place. It is indeed. A strong cup of coffee. Nice. Now we can talk to him. We officially looked at the entire city.
Soronさん、僕に魔法を教えてほしいんです。大きな魔法の力を手に入れてジャボーを倒したい。
ジャボー？君たちが？
はい。
悪いな。私にはもう魔法は使えない。
え、どうしてですか？ソロンさんは全ての魔法を極めた四賢者の一人なんでしょ？
何と言われても使えないものは使えない。
君は
何ですか？あなたたちは誰？
まさか
この子、抜け殻人か。ジャボーに心の一部を奪われた。私のせいだ。私がジャボーに逆らったためにこの子はこんな目に。だから私はもう戦うことをやめたんだ。この子をこれ以上苦しめたくない。この子と二人穏やかに暮らしていくことにした。
ソロンさん、違うと思う。苦しんでいるのは心を奪われたからじゃない。ソロンさんが戦いをやめて全てを諦めてしまったから。だから彼女は苦しんでる。
何？わかるのか？なるほど、そういうことか。私に協力してほしいからわざとそういうことを。
え、
帰ってくれ。そっとしておいてくれ。